came home from school one day and my granddad sat me down. He said, "Matthew, I need to have a conversation with you." "Okay, Diddy, what's up?" "Well, seems like your parents gave you a little gift." Well, I knew it wasn't money because they didn't have any. So I said, "Okay." And he turned around to his desk and he pulled out a piece of paper and he said, "Apparently, you decided to donate some blood at a blood drive." And I said, "Yes, how did you know about that?" He said, "Because the blood drive doesn't usually send out letters if you have something, or if you don't have something, excuse me." And I said, "Oh my God." And at that point in time, I realized that everything that I had worked towards was going to be diminished. I didn't know what I had at that point, and I didn't know what I was going to do with what I had. And that's when he explained to me that I had a disease called hepatitis C. If you don't know what that is, that's a liver disease. When you're about 20 or 30, if you've had this your whole life, things start to go downhill unless you're taking care of yourself. So of course I went to the doctors, I had blood work done, but it was scary. It was scary for me because I knew that my parents had done something in their past to give me something in my present and future. It was then that my grandfather revealed that all were not daisies in my past either with my parents. Apparently, my father and my mother were big into the drug scene. Heroin was their drug of choice, and as many of you may know, you stick a dirty needle in your arm, the chances are very high that you might come back with something. And that's what happened, and that's how I have this. It was also revealed at that point in time that my parents did not die the way I thought they did. My mother did not die just simply because of cancer. My father didn't bust his head open on a nightstand one night because I thought I left my toy out that he tripped over. They both were infected with AIDS. They got this because of the choices that they made. I could be living with AIDS in the very near future. I've done a lot of research on this. It's very scary. It's even scarier when there aren't people out there fighting for what is right. And what is right is compassion. What is right is that we're all here together. Many of you, I see you're shaking, you're freezing, you're cold, it's wet, my lashes are about to fall off. But you're all here. And that is the most important thing. And I think that something we don't have in this culture is people to stand up and say, "I will be your friend," whether you're looking like too pale, Casper, whether you have hepatitis C, cancer, AIDS, HIV, whatever. We don't have enough of that. But you're all here, and that says to me that we've got a good foundation right here. And I'm not talking about Mac Studio Fix. So to conclude everything that I've been saying, you never know with the people you look around how HIV, AIDS, any type of diseases can affect the individuals that you know, that you love, that you think you know, or those that you help continually get hits on YouTube. So think about that the next time it's a rainy day, or a sunny day, a day at the beach, a day at the mountains. Think about all the people that you surround yourself with. What happens if they come to tell you in confidence they have a disease? Do you turn your back, or do you embrace them? I'm hoping that you embrace them, because I've had so much of that in my life. I honestly don't know where I would be right now if it weren't for the fan base, for my loving friends, for all the people I'm looking at right now. Because I tell you what, the thoughts of suicide have plagued my mind quite a bit recently. My grandfather, my Diddy, he passed away a few months ago, and my life has not been the same. And I've been thinking about what can I do? What can I do with my life that would make it amount to something to honor him, because he stuck around for 81 years of this life and 22 of mine to make sure that I had the right foundation, the right education, and the right group of people to surround myself with so that I could succeed. And that's when Ann asked me to be a part of World AIDS Day. I originally was going to do a photo shoot, sexy ways to catch your attention and be like, "Ooh, AIDS, let me research this. I've never heard of this before," staring at a man's abs going down like that. And then when my grandfather passed away, I went into depression. I got really sad, and I said, I don't want to help anybody. I want to be helped. And I don't want to have to ask for help. I want to sit here and be sad, and I want people to come to me and be like, "Matthew, let's go out to eat. Matthew, let's hang out. Matthew, let's do something." But then Diddy came to me one night in a dream and said, "Girl, who are you kidding? No. If you want this to happen, you've got to make it happen." For real? For real. So that's why I'm here today. I am here to help you all. You're all here to help me. And I hope that you go out and you get active, You get tested, you know your stats, you don't just become one. So remember that. Thank you so much, everybody, for having me. I really appreciate it, and make good choices!